Pregame sound check. Pregame sound check. All right, pregame mic check here. Thanks for everybody who's out there. If you're hearing the audio, drop a quick comment in the chat if you don't mind, but we'll be underway momentarily.
Of Naugatuck High School for today's CIAC Class L Girls Tournament Soccer match between number 2 St. Joseph Cadets from Trumbull and the number 3 Wethersfield Eagles. On behalf of Naugatuck High School, we welcome our guests from St. Joseph and Wethersfield. We ask that everyone demonstrates appropriate conduct towards all players, spectators, and officials. All student athletes should support a positive and encouraging environment in all aspects of the game, while maintaining the values of integrity, respect, cooperation, and honesty. Thank you. The starting lineup for today's game are, for the number 2 St. Joseph High School Cadets, number 12, Katie Stook. Number 23, Alexa Pino. Number 7, Sarah Parker. Number 24, Olivia Franson. Number 2, Moab Matthews. Number 15, Taylor Jenkins. Number 19, Kaylee Silva. Number 8, Julia O'Noons. Captain number 13, Hannah Silva. Captain number 4, Julia Bike. And in goal, number 1, Emily Robinson. St. Joseph's is coached by Jack Nuega and assistant Jamie Rose and Stephen McDonald. For the number 3 Wethersfield Eagles, number 2 Isabella De Stefani. Number 3 Kathleen Brush. Number 4 Lauren Durrell. Number 9 Emma Malarkey. Number 12 Julian Barnett. Number 14 Allie Leahy. Number 15 Isabella Bonfiglio. Number 18 Avery Ford. Number 20 Kayla Ward. Number 21 Julia Daly. And in goal Vanessa Venditti. Wethersfield is coached by Antonio Leone, assisted by Emily Finelli, Todd Sven, and Amanda Pace. On the scoreboard, Wethersfield will be shown as the visitor team, and St. Joseph will be shown as the home team. At this time, please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, good evening, soccer fans, and hello from high above the turf at Naugatuck High School. The pregame pageantry is behind us. The starters have been announced, and we are ready for a CIAC Class L semifinal action. It's number 3 seed Wethersfield against number 2 St. Joseph, and despite the unbeaten regular season, Wethersfield is in unfamiliar territory tonight in terms of state tournament play. In these players' lifetimes, this is only the second semifinal appearance for the Eagles, the last coming back in 2014. The Wethersfield program has not advanced past this point since winning the 1994 Class M championship. That was the second of Wethersfield's 2 state titles, those coming in 86 and 94. On the other side of the ball, though, the St. Joseph Cadets have made quite a home for themselves here in the semifinals and beyond. Tonight is the Cadets' 11th semifinal appearance going back to 2007. In the previous 10 trips, St. Joseph is 8-2, claiming 7 state championships and 1 runner-up trophy in that span. St. Joseph last year on their way to the 2021 Class L title. had a 15-0-1 regular season, earning the number 1 seed last year. They knocked off number 4 Waterford here in the semifinal round a year ago, 4-0 in that one, before taking down number 10 Simsbury 2-0 in a championship game. Gone from that team is Mary Lundrigan, last year's Gatorade Connecticut Girls Soccer Player of the Year, but the Cadets return all of the goal scoring from that state title game last year in the form of 2 freshman phenoms who have turned into super sophomores, Alexa Pino and Sarah Parker. That dynamic duo also scored St. Joseph's 2 goals in the Cadets' 2-0 win over Glastonbury earlier this season. Glastonbury, the lone common opponent between these two teams this year. Wethersfield having battled the Guardians to a 1-1 draw in the regular season and another 1-1 draw through 2 overtimes in the CCC final before coming up short on the penalty or in the penalty shootout. St. Joseph this year comes in as the number 2 seed. They are 14-1-1 on the regular season. They went on to win the FCIAC Tournament Championship with wins over Danbury, Fairfield, Ludlow, and Staples. The win over Fairfield Ludlow avenged the lone regular season loss for the Cadets. And Wethersfield, who will be in the Road Whites as the lower seed in this game. Looks like the Eagles will be going left to right in this first half. St. Joseph in their home burgundy jerseys with the black trim. They'll be going right to left here in the first half. In the last 6 state tournament games that St. Joseph has played, they have scored 30 goals. They have allowed 1. In their 2 games coming into this semifinal round this year, they've scored 15, given up 0. So Wethersfield has its work cut out for them. But we're going to have some fun tonight. We're about to kick off. Wethersfield will open with possession. Bonfiglio awaits the whistle in the center circle, and we are underway here from Naugatuck. It's semifinal action. Lauren Darrell sends the ball, looking for Brush down the left side. Again, our video is going to be distant. We're high above the field. Hopefully the audio will help you keep up with it a little bit. And we do have some film crews here tonight, so there will be some much better video in terms of highlights coming later. But the Eagles are underway in their first semifinal appearance since 2014. Here comes St. Joseph, though, down the right side. They've got an opportunity brewing early as they go toward the net. Ball crosses in front, tapped in head, and there is a goal right out of the gate. St. Joseph on the board. Clock stops at 39:26. So certainly not the start you're looking for if you're a Wethersfield fan. St. Joseph gets on the board early, and we're going to see if we can rely on our spotter to see who put that one in the net. All right, looks like we're going to give it to one of those super softs we talked about. If it indeed was number 7, that's Sarah Parker. So we started over from the center circle for the Eagles, but now they trail it. DeStephanie's going to play the ball center over to Julia Daly. Here's Avery Ford now. Wethersfield trying to move into the offensive half.
Goal scored by number 7, Sarah Parker.
All right, so we talked about Parker at the top. One of that duo up front, Parker and Pino, have been a scoring threat. Parker gets on the board for St. Joseph early. 1-0 St. Joseph lead. 38:55 and counting here first half. Wethersfield yet to make a threat in the offensive half of the field. The Eagles trying to regroup after that goal. They did go down early in their second round matchup, or actually that was the quarterfinal matchup. St. Joseph threatening again, cross into the box. There's Venditti to get all over that one. Rolls over it, so Venditti's going to trot back out. Going to take a punt. Lets the team find its shape. High ball now toward the center circle. Bonfiglio in the area. Gets by her, headed by St. Joseph. Barnett now with it. Back to St. Joseph we go. Center circle. That's number 15 for the Greyhounds, Taylor Jenkins. She is a junior who, based on our research, appears to be committed to UConn. Throw on the far side comes in. Barnett with some pressure for Wethersfield. Here's Leahy now. Taps it back to Ford. Ford gets it across the midline, but St. Joseph is there. They step to that ball very quickly. Out of the back they come, but there's DeStephanie for Wethersfield. Gets the ball over to Ford. Now to Leahy. The midfield is going to be key tonight for the Eagles, being able to control the ball between the 30-yard lines is going to be something Wethersfield needs to do. Here's another shot, going to go at Venditti. She gets to that one as that ball looked to be dangerously close to that post. Venditti, though, scoops it up. She'll take another punt. Shot there off the foot of Pino. So Parker and Pino, as advertised, have been active already in this one. St. Joseph ahead, 1-0, a goal in the first minute. Here come the Cadets again. St. Joseph in their burgundy jerseys, white shorts, balls crossed in toward the 18. Gets through. There's an opportunity to Stephanie, able to step to it for Wethersfield. High ball still in the danger zone for Wethersfield. Cleared out of there by Daly. Gets it ahead. Brush with a collision. Ball moving forward now for Wethersfield. Brush chases after it. Trying to get to it. It's going to go over the sideline, and we're going to go back to St. Joseph. So Wethersfield still really not able to get into the offensive half yet as the throw comes in quickly. Down the right side comes St. Joseph, trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Good defense over there by Daly. St. Joseph, though, now still inside. They get a shot off. That goes wide left. So the offensive juggernaut that is St. Joseph of Trumbull already on display so far. They got one on the board. That's their 16th goal now, in this being their third game of this 2022 tournament. They have yet to give one up. Wethersfield has played closer games. The Eagles, in their 2 tournament games, have scored 3, given up 1. Here comes St. Joe's again. Down the right side, in toward the 18. Good challenge there by Malarkey. Barnett now with the ball for Wethersfield. St. Joe's takes over. Leahy's going to tap it over to that far sideline, trying to find Brush. She's got the ball, a little bit of space to move. Plays it ahead, chip shot, trying to find Bonfiglio. Bonfiglio surrounded quickly. That's the number 2, Maeve Matthews, on the defensive effort there for St. Joseph. Earns a throw for the Eagles. The first venture into the offensive half of the field for Wethersfield so far. They trail this one 1-0 early on here, first half. Got Brush now with some space to move. Into the 18 she goes. Past the last defender. She's going to cross. Looking for Bonfiglio. Deflected. And it's still alive for Wethersfield. Ward gets to it. Tries to take one. Cleared out of there by St. Joseph. Eagles with a fantastic opportunity there as Brush crossed it. Bonfiglio had a chance. But the St. Joseph defense stiffened up at the last minute just when they needed to. Turned away Wethersfield. But here comes Ward now down the side. Trying to keep this ball in bounds. Into the corner we go. It's going to go over the end line. They'll call that a goal kick, much to the dismay of some Eagles fans who are right in front of us, but call goes St. Joseph way. They will take the goal kick. We've got 34-40 remaining on the clock. First half action. St. Joseph leads Wethersfield 1-0. CIAC Class L semifinals live from Naugatuck High School. We thank our hosts here at Naugatuck for giving us some space to set up. Thanks to Wethersfield Athletic Director Mike Maltese for helping make arrangements for this live stream tonight. We welcome everybody who's out there, wherever you may be. And a special hello, Rocco. We're all thinking about you. Know you want to be here tonight, but hope you're able to enjoy a little bit of the action here. Ball comes in for St. Joseph. Lauren Darrell steps to it, able to clear it. Over now we go. Jillian Barnett. Quick tap to Leahy, but good step there by number 13, Hannah Silva. And here comes St. Joe's again on the attack. Silva still with the ball. Deflected by Barnett. Shot going to go right at Venditti. One hop. She scoops it up. So we remain 1-0. 33-46 and counting first half action. Live from Naugatuck. Wethersfield, as we mentioned, in the semifinals for the first time since 2014. St. Joseph is making their 11th trip, dating back to 2007. So here we go as Venditti's able to snag that one. She's going to take the punt. Bit more of a line drive, goes toward the center circle, gets past Brush. There's a collision there as Leahy battled for the ball. Down goes, looked like that might have been Silva for St. Joseph. Lining up now to take the free kick. That's going to be Alexa Pino, one of the sophomores on this team. Other players to watch, we talked about Taylor Jenkins. Julia Bike on the back line is also a D1 commit. That ball's going to one-hop to Venditti. Bike is on her way to George Mason to play soccer next year. Here come the Eagles now out of the back, trying to find a way to get an offensive attack mounted. They had a golden opportunity just a couple of moments ago. Here's Ford playing the ball down, trying to find a seam for Ward. Ward is defended well. Bike's going to send that one back to the keeper. Emily Robinson in net tonight for the Cadets of St. Joseph. Ball goes over the sideline, right near the 50-yard line. Stephanie's going to step up, take the throw. Wethersfield in the road whites, going left to right here in the first half. Brush goes down as that ball went over. No whistle, and looks like we're going to go the other way. Nope, we had a point the other way. Not sure what's happening here. Yep, they're going to give that ball to the Cadets of St. Joseph. Brush went down, got tangled up a bit with the defender there, but ball will go St. Joseph way on the free kick. St. Joseph got on the board right out of the gate, first minute. Goal from credited number 7, Sarah Parker. Put the Cadets on top. They lead at 1-0. We're at 31-45 and counting here first half. Barnett gets a tap. That's going to go over in front of the St. Joseph bench, so a throw comes for the Cadets. Wethersfield, the 3 seed, as we mentioned, undefeated regular season, 13-0-3. St. Joseph had 1 loss on the year, 14-1-1. That equates to identical win percentages for these two teams, both at .906 on the year. St. Joseph got the nod, though, as the 2 seed. Wethersfield slotted in as the 3. So we have a corner kick, first set piece of the game, far corner coming for the Cadets of St. Joseph. Hand is up. They've got 2 players near the near post. Ball comes in, goes all the way across and over Bike, who would come up from the back. Goes harmlessly over the sideline, so Wethersfield denies the Cadets on that trip. Venditti claps her hands. Ball played in quickly. Here's Avery Ford. High ball looking ahead for Ward, but it goes back to St. Joseph. In they come. They're trying to mount another attack. Good clear by DeStefani there. Left foots it all the way up to Bonfiglio, who's come back. Sends it over to Ward now, right at the 30-yard line. Deflected there. Nice job on the defensive side by Olivia Franson for St. Joseph. And they're coming the other way. Here's Parker again inside the 18. Defended by Lauren Darrell. Gets the ball toward Venditti, who's going to scoop it up. Nice one-on-one defensive effort there from Lauren Darrell as she was able to keep Parker from getting a solid foot on that shot. Battle for the ball now as we go toward the midline. Whistle blows, and that's going to go Wethersfield way. So the Eagles will take a free kick just about 10 yards shy of the midline as they try to cross over to the offensive half and see what they can do to even this one up. Again, if you're just joining us, you've already missed a goal as St. Joseph. Sarah Parker got the Cadets on the board within the first minute. It's 1-0, 29-46 and counting here first half. Center circle we go. Nice step there by Barnett. Played ahead now by DeStefani, trying to find Bonfiglio on her foot. Now to Leahy. Leahy chip shot, looking for Brush over the top. She's got a chance to move. Down goes the defender. Brush with the left foot is in the net! Kathleen Brush at 29-29, and Wethersfield has tied it up. Ball played ahead. Beautiful chip shot from Allie Leahy. Got over the top. Brush was onside. Down went the defender on that far side. Brush able to get a left foot on it, and she sends it into the back of that. We are tied 1-1, 29-29 remaining. First half.
Wethersfield goal scored by number 3, Kathleen Brush.
So the Eagles faithful who made the trip here to Naugatuck are back in it. They are loud, and the Eagles have evened this one up 1-1, and let's see if that puts a little more pep in the step of this team. There's DeStefani with a nice chip, trying to find Ward. It's going to go down the sideline. Kept in by St. Joseph, but there's Ward. Plays a through ball in. A little bit too much on that one for Bonfiglio. It's going to roll all the way back to Robinson in net for St. Joseph. 1-1 game, 28-54 and counting. First half action. High above the field we are, so our video we know is going to be a little strained unless you've got it on a really big screen, but hopefully the audio helps, and we do have other footage being shot as the ball goes in toward the 18. Wethersfield needs to get out of there. And toward the sideline it goes. Ward's not going to be able to track it down, so it'll go over the sideline. Throw coming for St. Joseph. As it looked like Ford was forced to play that ball out to get it out of the space in front of the goal. Active night already for Venditti. She's had her hands on the ball quite a bit. Pino tried to make the turn, but she had two Eagle defenders there with her as both DeStefani and Darrell prevented her from getting around to that inline. But it will be a throw very near the corner here. It's going to come in, short ball played just outside the 18 for St. Joseph. Our angle is going to be a little choppy on that near corner here. Ball goes over, foot on it there by, and look at the, oh wow, look at Vanessa Venditti. That was a chip shot played across, volleyed out of the air on that far side as St. Joseph tried to add to their goal total. That looked like number 8, Julia Nunes, who got a foot on that ball, but Venditti able to take it off the hop, scoops it up, keeps this game tied at 1. 27-27 and counting first half. Parker is going to scoop that up, but that's going to go Wethersfield way. So now we switch it in. DeStefani's going to take the throw for the Eagles. Again, the Eagles are in their road whites as the 3 seed in this game. They're going left to right here in the first half. St. Joseph, as the higher seed, number 2 in this Class L bracket, wears their home burgundy jersey. They've got black sleeves and white shorts tonight. Brush now on the left side, trying to find room to move. Sends the ball through. Bonfiglio is there, but cleared out at the last moment. Good defensive effort there by St. Joseph. Bonfiglio tried to go 1-on-3 there, not able to get to the ball. Turned away by St. Joseph. They're going to come the other way. Ball on the foot of number 15, Taylor Jenkins. She sends it all the way down the right side. That's going to be Pino trying to get to it in the corner. You look at the defensive effort there by Lauren Darrell for the Eagles. Ball goes over the sideline. Looks like we'll stay in this half of the field. Good one-on-one defense on that sideline there by Darrell as Pino was trying to threaten. They throw the ball back into Pino now on that far side. We're outside of the 18, going down the right. Here comes a low ball played back more toward the top of the 18. Parker is there for it. She is challenged, pushed off the ball initially by DeStefani, then deflected by DeStefani. Good one-on-one defense. The Eagles' back line has regrouped after giving up the early goal. They are holding their own so far, but still far more possession in this half of the field for St. Joseph. Wethersfield wants to change that as this game goes on. Ball deflected. It's going to take a funny spin, but goes to Venditti. She's there and waiting for it. We remain at 1-1, 25-43 and counting. First half action. Semifinals of the Class L state tournament. Wethersfield trying to advance to the state championship game for the first time since 1994. St. Joseph, meanwhile, they were just there a year ago. They are the defending Class L state champions. Into the 18 we go. This is Parker. She got the first goal. She left foots that one right to Venditti. Nicely done by Vanessa Venditti, and she has had a hand all over this game so far. We are just about 15 minutes in, 25-10 and counting first half. Venditti with the high punt this time, goes toward the center circle. Brush tried to wait for it, but there was St. Joseph stepping in. It looked like Katie Stook got to that ball. Over the sideline it goes. Throw comes quickly into the 18. Headed out of there by Daly for Wethersfield. Goes over the sideline, and the cadets of St. Joseph march down the field. They're going to be on that right side with the throw here. Wethersfield looks to regroup on the defensive end. In just outside the 18 we go to Pino on the right side. And that's going to make it over the sideline. So back to Wethersfield we go. Throw coming far side. Eagles need to get something moving in the offensive direction. Kathleen Brush tied the game at the 29-29 mark here this first half. Oh, into the box we go. Wow. That ball got all the way through to Parker. Darrell and DeStefani tried to close the door. Parker was able to tap it toward Venditti, but now here come the cadets again. Threatening again, that is number 15 for them, Taylor Jenkins, defended one-on-one by Avery Ford. Now DeStefani comes to help. She's going to deflect over the inline. We'll have a corner kick coming. Unofficially second set piece of the game for the cadets of St. Joseph as they continue to keep the offensive pressure on this Eagles defense. Looks like Pino's going to come across to line it up, so we'll have a corner kick coming near corner, we should say. It will be a kick, definitely, but it's near corner. Eagles defend the near post. Ball comes in, goes all the way across, gets over Venditti, bouncing around. Malarkey able to clear it. Goes over the sideline, so Wethersfield escapes as that ball got over the outstretched arms of Vanessa Venditti in net. Malarkey able to get a foot on it, clear it out over the sideline. Throw will come just about 25 yards out from the net. Right side for the Cadets of St. Joseph. In they go. And there's Daly with a left foot. Going to send it over the sideline onto the track again. So the Cadets will do it all again. 1-1 game, 23:01 and counting here in the first half. Ball goes in. That's going to go behind the net. So it will be a goal kick coming for Wethersfield. Lauren Darrell's going to line that up. Eagles have had some success when they've been able to get the ball across and find Brush down the left side. Their first goal, Brush scored as they were able to tie the game 1-1. Allie Leahy with the assist on that one. That's been a good combo. Here come, though, the Cadets threatening again. That's going to draw a whistle according to the AR on the side, and so we will line it up. Looks like too much contact by the Wethersfield defense. We'll get a free kick coming, and this is a dangerous spot for Wethersfield. Free kick's going to come. Looks like we'll put it right about 22 yards out, so just a few yards outside the 18 on the near the 10-yard marker on the right side. St. Joseph has overloaded the left side about 10 yards out from net. Wethersfield with what looks to be a two-player wall. Venditti calmly stands in net. She's going to wait as St. Joseph has three players around the ball. Nobody near post. They've got everybody else on the left. They run around. Here comes the ball. Low, deflected by Lauren Darrell. It goes out to the right side corner. Knocked out of there by Brush. Toward the goal we go, and Venditti's going to get to that one. So Venditti scoops it up. She's going to give the Eagles time to regroup as they came away unscathed on that free kick just outside the 18. 21-15 and counting here. First half action, 1-1 ball game. The winner moves on to the CIAC Class L final this weekend. And the ball tapped over the sideline by Avery Ford. That'll be a throw coming for St. Joseph as they continue to put pressure on the Wethersfield midfield and defenders. Ball deflected out of bounds by DeStefani there. Here's another throw going to come for number 24. That is Olivia Franson. Good pressure from DeStefani. Two players go down. No whistle blows. Going to be another throw from right about that same spot by Franson. High ball in toward the 18 it goes. Lauren Darrell is there with the header. Kayla Ward able to shield. Sends the ball forward with the right foot. That's going to go, well, it's going to stay in bounds, so St. Joseph will play it back. This is Bike now. Going to send it all the way across as St. Joseph tries to find another attack. Far sideline, they go in front of their bench. Ball gets away. That'll go to Wethersfield. So the Eagles will take the quick throw. In it comes as Brush took it, trying to find Bonfiglio. Ball sneaks past Brush. Nice job as looks like Malarkey got a foot on that one. Avery Ford now as oh, and there's going to be a whistle as too much contact from behind. Jenkins able to get the step, and Ford forced to commit the foul. This will be a kick coming from right about. They're going to move it back a couple of yards. So right about the 31-yard marker from football terms. Add 10 to it to get to the soccer net. So we're about 41 yards out from the net. Pino's going to line it up. As we saw on the other free kick, the Cadets are overloaded toward the left side. Here's Pino. She's going to send it low and all the way through. It's going to go wide left as Venditti watches that one roll by. So goal kick coming for Wethersfield as they turn away another free kick opportunity for the Cadets of St. Joseph. 1-1 ball game, 19-18 remaining first half. The goal for Wethersfield came off the foot of Kathleen Brush. She capped off the regular season in spectacular fashion with a hat trick against Newington that kept the Eagles unbeaten on the regular season and also clinched the CCC North Division title. Postseason, it has been up to this point, Bonfiglio and Leahy, they had each scored 2 goals in the postseason. That includes the CCC Conference Tournament and also the first 2 games the Eagles played in the CIAC Class L Tournament. Nice footwork from Bonfiglio, able to get it over to Leahy. Some space in the middle. Leahy now plays it over. Got Kayla Ward inside the 18. Loads up the left foot. Goes through the legs of Julia Bike, but Emily Robinson in net is waiting for us, so we remain tied at 1-1. Nice ball movement there as Bonfiglio was able to get it over to Leahy. Leahy sent it through, found Ward on the right side inside the 18, but that shot was scooped up, and the Eagles were turned away there. Here comes St. Joseph the other way. High ball played ahead. Daly's going to settle with the left foot, but there is St. Joseph waiting for it. Nicely done defensively there by Barnett. Comes over to Ford. Got Ward right near the midline. Back to Ford. Tries to play it to Ward. He gets through. There's Bonfiglio stepping to it. Number 2, Maeve Matthews there on the defensive effort for St. Joseph as that ball goes over the sideline. DeStephanie's going to scoop it up. She'll take the throw right near the midline. Take a few yards up here as we advance into the offensive half for the Eagles. In it comes. Bonfiglio tries to chip it forward. She does, but it goes right to Julia Bike for St. Joseph. She plays the long ball ahead. Lauren Darrell's going to chase this one down in the backfield for the Eagles. It's going to roll inside the 18 where Venditti will scoop it up. So Venditti now will play ahead for the Eagles. High ball toward the center circle, trying to find Bonfiglio. Played ahead there by Bike for St. Joseph. Headed by Darrell as we went number 4 to number 4 on that transaction. But here comes an opportunity again. It's going to go wide left. Venditti seemed to be all over that one, but she's got some words for her back line as Wethersfield was unable to close the door and prevent that shot from being taken. Venditti saw it, seemed to have it all the way, but as it went wide left. But she is, we'll say, encouraging the defenders for the Eagles to tighten up along the back here as we go. In fairness to that back line, they have been under pressure pretty much the entire game. St. Joseph is an offensive powerhouse. They've scored 15 goals in their 2 games leading up to this one in the state tournament. Here they are now threatening again inside the 18 on the right side. Going to be a shot going in toward it, and it's deflected by Wethersfield. There's ball to Barnett. She plays it over right side, trying to find Brush. She's just going to turn and clear it out with the left foot. Goes over onto the track, rolls all the way to the fence. And we will have a throw again coming for St. Joseph as Wethersfield tries to reset defensively. It looks like maybe Brush might have taken that ball off the side of the face or so. She's stepping over to the track, going to come out of the game, so we'll have a substitution. Should be coming in for Wethersfield here. We've stopped the clock at the 16:10 mark, first half. 1-1 ball game. St. Joseph got on the board in the first minute as they came out attacking Wethersfield. Looks like number 8, Alana Burnell, is going to come into the game for Wethersfield as Brush will take a seat. 1-1. As we mentioned, St. Joseph scored in the first minute. Then just about 10 minutes after that one, Kathleen Brush got on the board for the Eagles to tie the game. Back in play we go. Here's a high ball sent, and that's going to go over and behind the goal as Venditti watches it sail over her. So Wethersfield will take over. Goal kick coming here. Lauren Darrell's going to take it. This defense for the Eagles has been absolutely stellar in the last part of the season. The last 10 games, which includes conference tournament and CIAC playoffs, Wethersfield has given up only 3 goals as Venditti has posted 7 clean sheets in that space. 1 on the board for St. Joseph tonight, but if you're an Eagles fan and we told you in advance that that would be the tally for St. Joseph by the end of the game, I think we would all be pretty happy with that. So we'll see what Wethersfield can do. St. Joseph continues to put pressure on, though. Wethersfield trying to find a way to turn the ball toward their offensive half. That's Pino on the far side. She gets the ball through, deflected. Looks like we will go corner kick now. And Pino's going to line that one up for St. Joseph as they're trying to add to their tally. We've got a 1-1 game right now. Clock continues to run as we hit the 15-minute mark. 25 minutes gone in the first half. 15 minutes remaining till halftime. Got some equipment challenges here, it looks like, on the Wethersfield side. Eagles, again, are in their road whites. They're going left to right here in the first half. St. Joseph in their home jerseys, the dark burgundy, maroon, whatever we want to officially call that color. And they are going right to left here in the first half. And we've got an injury, it appears, there on that side for Wethersfield. Looks like Emma Malarkey, if our eyes are working okay from high above the press box. Number 9, Malarkey, is what it looked like from here. Clock is stopped at 14:53 first half. Malarkey's up didn't see exactly what happened to her as the ball went down into that side. And it looks like Brush. Well, let's see. That's going to be Gabby Cicero who's going to come in. Looks like number 13 will come in along the back line for Wethersfield. So Malarkey takes a seat as they tend to her injury. Cicero is going to enter the game for the Eagles. About ready to start the clock again. We're going to do a corner kick here. This is something the Eagles have struggled with on occasion here this season. Here we go. Kick comes in, left-footed ball toward the net. Venditti over her head again, and oh, wow. There was an opportunity there for St. Joseph as they got to the ball first, but it goes high over the goal, so Wethersfield turns away that scoring chance for the Cadets. Looks like that was Maeve Matthews, number 2, up from the back for St. Joseph, was able to get to that ball first as it went all the way through and over Venditti, but the shot did not make it on net. No save opportunity for Venditti there. No, we've got Allison Schachtner into the game as well for the Eagles in midfield. So we'll try to reset the Eagles lineup as best we can. Across the top, we're going right side. It is Kayla Ward. In the middle is going to be Bella Bonfiglio. As nicely done. Good defensive effort by Schachtner over there. Good battle for the ball. She's going to win it and draw the foul. So Wethersfield will take a free kick from way in the backfield. Lauren Darrell's going to take this one. Sends it over the midline, trying to find Burnell, who is over on the left side in this attacking formation up front. Ball played ahead by Schachtner over the last defender, but Ward and Bonfiglio give chase. They will not be able to get there as Robinson stepped well out of the net to take that kick. Here is Bike now on the far side, deflected by Burnell. Nice pressure there. That forces the clear by St. Joseph, so that'll draw a throw for Wethersfield just on the outside end of the Eagles bench. And that is to Stephanie, who's moved over. She's switched sides now. She's going to play left back as Cicero came into the game on the right side. Darrell and Daly will still hold down the middle. Midfield, we've got Leahy and Schachtner in the game. Ball on the far side outside of the 18. Burnell's got it, but she's surrounded by St. Joseph defenders. Tries to play it back, looking for Schachtner there, but St. Joseph's going to come away. They play it over the midline. It goes to Pino. She's one-on-one with Julia Daly. Ball still moving in the right direction if you are a Cadets fan on that far side. Pino with a nice move, gets into the 18. She's got an opportunity, moves around another player, and there's to Stephanie to snuff the attack. Pino with some fantastic footwork, got around 2 Eagle defenders with beautiful one-on-one moves. DeStefany came all the way back and able to deflect at the last minute, but the Eagles not out of the woods yet here as there's going to be a throw on that far side by St. Joseph. In comes the ball. They're looking for Pino again. Pressured there by Burnell. Ball bounces, going to be cleared by DeStefany, and that's going to lead to a goal kick, as it looks like that was already over the end line before DeStefany cleared it out. So Lauren Darrell for the Eagles is going to take the free kick. 1-1 game, 11:58 and counting first half. St. Joseph's goal came from Sarah Parker in the first minute. Wethersfield tied it up off the foot of Kathleen Brush about 10 minutes later. So we remain at 1-1, 11:45 remaining here in the first half. Throw comes in, deflected by DeStefany. She's going to take it, boot the ball forward now, trying to find Bonfiglio, but there's a high ball going the other way. That'll go all the way through and over the end line as Lauren Darrell watches that one pass. So goal kick coming for the Eagles again. Possession battle definitely in favor of St. Joseph so far, but the scoreboard is even, 1-1. Eagles have turned away numerous opportunities as St. Joseph has generated. Wethersfield has had far fewer opportunities in the offensive half. They have taken advantage of one of those as we are tied 1-1. State semifinals. At stake is a berth in the championship game this weekend. Ball played over toward the near side here. Kayla Ward had it momentarily, but it's taken away by St. Joseph. They're trying to come the other way, down the left side, but there's Cicero there to settle for Wethersfield. Plays to forward. She's forced to clear it over the sideline. So into the offensive half again come the Cadets of St. Joseph. Throw coming from Olivia Franson. In she goes. That's off the head of number 15, Taylor Jenkins. High ball played out now toward the midline. Now it's going to go back St. Joseph way. Here comes the throw. Ball gets past. Pino goes down. Didn't seem to be a lot of contact there with Cicero, but they're going to blow the whistle. So Pino draws the whistle. It'll be a free kick coming here on the left side, just about the 19-yard line. We'll call it closer to the 20. So we're about 30 yards out from net here on what'll be the left side. Pino's got her arm up. Cadets overload the far side. Here's the ball. High played in toward the goal. It's going right. It's off the crossbar. It's headed out of there by Daly. Boy, that was dangerously close to being a goal there. Venditti was on it from a directional standpoint, but it got over her, hit the bottom of the crossbar, came down at a rapid pace, but Wethersfield able to clear it out of the danger zone momentarily. Throw coming now on the far side for St. Joseph. They're going to play the ball in toward the top of the 18. That is booted out of there by Avery Ford. St. Joseph still on the attack, moving toward the middle of the field. Left-footed shot's going to go at Venditti. She short hops that one right on that right post as the offensive attack for St. Joseph is clicking on all cylinders tonight. That was a quick turn, good shot toward that corner. Wethersfield trying to play the other way, but it is coming back St. Joseph way. Nicely done there by DeStefani. There's Schachtner in the midfield. Headed by St. Joseph. They're going to settle the ball right near the center circle. Wethersfield trying to regroup on the defensive end. Ball played down the left corner. They were looking for Parker going down the left side. There was St. Joseph, but not able to make that connection. Ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming again for the Eagles. 1-1 game, 8:42 and counting here in the first half. Live from Naugatuck High School, we thank you for joining us tonight and hope that you are staying warm wherever you may be enjoying this one. Entertaining game so far. St. Joseph, by most accounts, the best team in all of Connecticut. In fact, they finished atop the final regular season poll, coaches poll, that is combined rankings for classes double L and L. They finished number 1. Wethersfield finished number 10. The other Class L semifinal later tonight features number 7 Notre Dame of Fairfield against Ellington. Ellington, the 16 seed in this tournament. They got past the 1 seed Nonawag. Into the corner we go at the 18. Parker able to turn that ball and send it all the way across. Looking for a running mate, but there comes DeStefani out of the pack with the ball. She's coming down the left side, going to play it ahead, trying to find Burnell. It goes over the side. Which way we're going to go? We're going back St. Joseph way, but good defensive effort again there for the Eagles. Keeps the score knotted at 1, 7:32 and counting first half. Whistle blows on that throw. It looks like we're going to back it up a little bit from the original point of throw. So we are ready to play the ball back in on that throw on the far side in front of the St. Joseph bench. Pino is on the attack, gets around 1, plays a quick shift shot into Parker. That was beautiful soccer as Pino made the move down the right side, able to get past Daly. She played it back in the middle to her running mate Parker up front, but Parker sends it high above the goal. So we remain knotted 1-1. Wethersfield is going to face pressure all night in the midfield and along the back line. Venditti is going to have to be on her toes, as she has been, if the Eagles are going to stay in this game. They are in it right now. We're knotted at 1. 6:35 and counting in the first half. We've had a couple of substitutions for Wethersfield due to injury timeouts. Brush went out a few minutes ago, and shortly after that, Emma Malarkey along the back line also took a seat. So we've got Burnell on the left side. Actually, we've switched that up. Looks like now as Brush has come back in the game. So Brush is back on the field on the right side of the offensive attack. Burnell is in the middle as Bonfiglio takes a rest. Ward is on the left side. Ball comes in here. Leahy's going to settle it for Wethersfield. Schachtner gets to it, tries to find Ford, but St. Joseph is there. St. Joseph is quick to the ball, and they are good at turning the ball quickly and starting the attack. But here comes Ward now for the Eagles. Plays it down the left side. Chip shot going to go all the way in toward Robinson, who will scoop it up. Tried to find Burnell, did Ward on that cut through the middle, but the ball just too far out in front. Burnell not able to chase it down. Here come the Eagles trying to settle, though. Avery Ford tries to win it. Pino's got it now again for St. Joseph. She is good with the ball. Tries to play it through again to Parker. Good step initially from Cicero. One-on-one battle here. Parker now one-on-two battle as she goes in toward the 18 left side. Nicely done by Avery Ford. Ball stays in bounds. Oh, here comes Brush up from the forward position to grab it for Wethersfield. Trying to get out of trouble. Wethersfield trying to play it ahead. Allie Leahy gets over the head of Burnell, but she's got it now, crosses the midline. Burnell challenged there nicely by the St. Joe's defense, and they're going to come the other way into the center circle now through that big Greyhound here on the turf at Naugatuck High School. Kayla Ward tried to split two defenders on that far side. Ball comes back. Shackner's got it right at the midline. Over to Leahy in the center circle. Leahy tries to pull it back, and here comes Avery Ford now to the back. Boy, good defensive presence there by Hannah Silva. She's going to draw the whistle, though. A little too much contact for the officials' liking, so we go Wethersfield way on a free kick. Lauren Darrell's going to come up and take it inside the center circle. Wethersfield in. The Road Whites are going left to right here. It's a 1-1 game, 4:13 and counting. First half. State semifinals. 3-seed Wethersfield Eagles, 13-0-3 on the regular season against the 2-seed St. Joseph Cadets. They were 14-1-1 on the year. Here comes the kick by Darrell. High ball going in toward the 18. It gets over the head of Leahy. Ward had a foot on it, not able to get really a full turn on that ball, but it does deflect off of St. Joseph, so Wethersfield will keep possession. Here's Ward with the throw. High in toward the 18, trying to find Leahy. She's surrounded quickly by three defenders, and St. Joseph's able to clear that out. Here's DeStefani now playing it ahead. Shackner gets it. Ball gets past Shackner and Ford. St. Joseph now trying to come the other way. Across the midline they go. They got Pino chasing the ball down, but that's going to go over the sideline here. Should be a throw for the Eagles, and Cicero is going to take that one for Wethersfield. 1-1 game as we wind down the first half. 3:17 and counting now until halftime. St. Joseph looking for Pino again. Wethersfield is definitely paying attention to her after the start that the Cadets have had. She's defended nicely there by Ford, and then Darrell able to step up and get to the ball. Gets back to St. Joseph, though. Pino's going to win it in the middle of the field. Down goes Shackner, down goes Pino, but here comes the attack, and there's a deflection on that shot. Nicely done by Lauren Darrell as number 15, Taylor Jenkins, loaded up, and that ball's going to bounce into Venditti. She very calmly lets that bounce into her hands. So the Eagles are going to take over. Taylor Jenkins with some nice work up front. She's a junior committed to UConn from this St. Joseph squad. And that was Maeve Matthews on the defense in the back. Brush now on the right side, trying to make the turn. She does. Sends the ball right-footed, looking for somebody in the middle of the field. Burnell had come all the way over to the sideline. St. Joseph takes over. High ball, headed by Lauren Darrell in the backfield. It's going to bounce. Shackner's trying to shield. That's headed there by Jenkins again. Battle for the ball. Bike is up from the back for St. Joseph. She and Leahy were going at it. It looked like might have been a bit of tug on the jersey by Leahy there. Draws the whistle from the official, so it'll be a free kick coming for St. Joseph. 1:54 and counting. First half, 1-1 ball game. CIAC Class L Girls Soccer State Semifinals. The winner moves on to play in Hartford this weekend for the state championship. We've got a two-player wall about 40 yards out from the net. Pino's going to load up the line, drive kick. Low makes it toward the top of the arc, and Wethersfield's going to come out of there. Brush chases it down toward the sideline. Gets away from her. It's going to go back to St. Joseph. Franson up from the back again to take the throw. Headed there by Brush, and Franson's going to do it all over again. Here we go. Part two of that one. That's off of Cicero. Franson's going to take it again. Inching up the field are the Cadets. That's going to go just outside the 18. Lauren Darrell makes a step, keeps the ball inbounds. It looks like for now it's still on that line. Left-footed ball goes in toward the 18 where it's cleared out of there by Julia Daly, but St. Joseph going to be there waiting for it. Still in the offensive half for the Cadets. In toward the box it goes, and that's going to be a little bit left of net, but scooped up by Venditti as the Eagles will take this punt. As we are under a minute to go, 48 seconds remaining here in the first half. Entertaining one Wethersfield definitely has their hands full with the defending state champions from St. Joseph, but it is knotted at 1 here so far. As we are at 34 seconds of counting. Here comes St. Joe's trying to find another shot on goal here. Nicely defended by Avery Ford. Keeps it in bounds. Has Brush now here on the near sideline. And that's going to get away from her as the defense closed. Last 21 seconds now here of the first half. Deflected off of Cicero. Another throw is going to come here for St. Joseph as we're down to 12 seconds here in the first half. In it comes. Daryl's going to clear it out.
8, 7.
All right, quick throw from Pino into the 18. High ball played by Daly. That's going to be enough to wind out the clock. So we end an entertaining first half here from Naugatuck. Eagles were down early. First minute, St. Joseph got on the board.
St. Joseph won and Wethersfield.
And then Wethersfield at the 29-29 mark off the foot of Kathleen Brush, assisted by Allie Leahy, able to knot it up, and that's where we stand. 1-1 game here from Naugatuck. We'll leave the video up. We'll be back on audio in just a few minutes for the second half. Welcome back to Naugatuck High School. We're just a couple of minutes away from second half action here in the CIAC Class L Girls State Tournament semifinals. This is the first of two semifinals being played tonight in Class L, and this has been a good one so far. We are knotted at 1 at halftime. St. Joseph of Trumbull, the number 2 seed in this tournament, the defending Class L state champions, jumped on the board early in the first minute at the 39-26 mark. That came off the foot of number 7, Sarah Parker. Wethersfield, though, did not take too long to respond. Just about 10 minutes later, 29-29 remaining in that first half. Chip shot by Allie Leahy got over the back line. Kathleen Brush was able to get to it and send it into the back of the net with her left foot. That tied the game at 1. That is where we stand. And each team, having allowed a goal, has already gone above what they allowed on average in terms of goals allowed by their defensive units and goalkeepers. So now you start looking at the offensive trends, and this year against teams with winning records, St. Joseph averaged 2.7 goals scored, and Wethersfield averaged an even 2. But there is some history perhaps working in Wethersfield's favor tonight. Back in 2005 in the CIAC tournament in the Class L second round, the 13th seeded Eagles back in 2005 scored a 2-1 upset over the 4 seed St. Joseph Cadets of Trumbull. So Wethersfield looking to come out of the second half and start a little better than what they did in the first half. St. Joseph is going to take the second half kickoff as Wethersfield got the ball to begin the game. So the Eagles are in white. They're going to go right to left here in the second half. St. Joseph in their burgundy. They're going to go left to right. They're going to start the action here in this second 40 minutes. In the center circle, right in the middle of the Naugatuck Greyhound. As we again thank our hosts from Naugatuck High School. And we're just about underway here in the second half. Here we go. 40 minutes of regulation soccer. Remember, in playoff action, if we get to the end of regulation and the score is tied, we go to 2 10-minute overtime periods before things would finally be settled by penalty kicks if it's still knotted at that point. We're knotted at 1, 39-40, just into the second half. St. Joseph, as they did all throughout the first half, has the ball deep in their attacking third. Ball bounces over, gets past Venditti initially. She's going to scoop it up there. And ball played out. Here comes Brush now, moving down the left side. In the backfield, sends a long ball ahead, trying to find Bonfiglio. St. Joseph is there. Here's Barnett. Left-footed ball, high over the head of Bonfiglio. Brush is up. She's going to challenge. Taps it ahead. Bonfiglio gives chase. Defended nicely by St. Joseph. High ahead now. Daly sends the header in toward the center circle. Ball played ahead now by St. Joseph. It's going to get into the 18. Daryl's going to be there. Puts a left foot on it. Sends it over to DeStefani. She plays it in now to Jillian Barnett. Makes the turn. Able to get it over to Avery Ford. Here come the Eagles now trying to get into the offensive half. Brush is going to cross the midline here near sideline. Hooks it with the left foot over to Bonfiglio. Bonfiglio makes a turn. Sends it over to Allie Leahy. Now the Eagles trying to mount something on the offensive side. Leahy sends the through ball split to St. Joseph defenders, but Shackner wide on the right side, not able to get to that one. So here comes St. Joseph the other way into the center circle. Gets over Barnett. Ford with the left foot. Barnett in the center circle over to play Leahy into the offensive half. Here's Leahy now chipping it over the top again, trying to find Brush coming down the left side. That's going to be scooped up by the keeper for St. Joseph. That is number 1, Emily Robinson in net for the Cadets tonight. She will send the high ball back toward the midline. Allie Leahy gets a foot and does it again. Ball alive now here near side, coming to Brush. She's surrounded quickly by 2 players. Plays into the backfield. DeStefani gets to it first. Gets a right foot, then a left foot. Ball goes over the sideline. Let's see which way we're going. It's going to be Eagles ball. DeStefani will scoop it up quickly. Isabella DeStefani sends the ball into Brush. She hooks it again with the left foot. And here's Leahy now toward the middle of the field. Plays a through ball again. That's going to get all the way through to Robinson. And we've got, as we had to turn away, adjust our camera position, looks like an infraction that's going to lead to a free kick for Wethersfield. So Laurendale's going to come up. We are just about 38 yards out from the net, almost straight on center of the field. Wethersfield has two players on the right side, everybody else on the left. Kick comes in. It goes high and over the goal. So that's another one of those plays where the ball goes and sails too high over the inline. Wethersfield not able to generate anything on the rebound opportunity. 36-51 and counting, just underway here in the second half. 1-1 game. Wethersfield locked in a good one with St. Joseph, the consensus number one team in all Connecticut. Pino able to keep the ball in on the sideline. Played out of there by Barnett. Still in the offensive half as the Cadets come down that right side. Pino gave chase, but the ball goes over the inline, so we'll have a goal kick coming for Wethersfield. Darrell's going to line that up. We're knotted at one as we get a nice visit from WHS Athletic Director Mike Maltese here in the booth. And we appreciate all his efforts in making these live streams possible here on the Blue Eagles YouTube channel. St. Joseph now in their offensive half. They look to switch fields. Good step out of the back by Cicero. Emma Malarkey was injured in the first half, has not returned, at least from our vantage point. So Cicero's on that far side. DeStefani is in the left back position. Ball gets through, it's going to roll, and Venditti's going to get to it before it goes over the inline. So Eagles again in the Road Whites as the lower seed, the number 3 seed in this game. Against number 2 St. Joseph, they're in their home burgundy jerseys. Eagles are going right to left here in the second half. Monfiglio now trying to make a move. Defended nicely by Matthews for St. Joseph. Ball on that far side. Leahy right at the midline. Gets it across to Ford. Down goes Bonfiglio. That's going to keep the ball going Wethersfield way right in front of the St. Joseph bench. Here is Allie Leahy now. Eagles trying to mount an attack. Leahy still has the ball. Pulls it back. Now she's going to play it through. Looking for Brush. And that's going to draw a flag on the far side as that ball sails high and over the goal. Brush was whistled as being just looked like a couple of yards ahead of the pack there. Offside call. As Leahy looked to distribute again. That was the combination that got the Eagles goal in the first half and tied this game at 1 apiece. That's where we still stand. 34-40 and counting. It's second half action from Naugatuck High School. Class L semifinals. Each team battling, trying to make it to the final. For St. Joseph, it would be a return. They are the defending state champions. For Wethersfield, it would be the first trip to the title game in any class since 1994. St. Joseph now, a good step by Barnett from the back for Wethersfield. Ford had a chance. St. Joseph gets it into their offensive half, but Wethersfield takes over. Center circle, Leahy back to Barnett. Going to play backward now, looking for Daly. Takes a touch. Defended nicely there. That's number 8, Julia Nunez for St. Joseph, but Wethersfield's coming the other way. Leahy with a chip shot, trying to find Brush again. That's going to get to Robinson before Brush is able to get to it. But if the Eagles can keep that combination working, you have to think a second goal might not be far behind. Ball bounces through the center circle. Good pressure by Ford, but St. Joseph's going to settle there. As Jenkins got to the ball. Down the left side they come now. Good step by Darrell. Going to send it back toward the middle of the field. And still in the backfield for Wethersfield. Barnett played it over to Ford. Barnett now sends it through. Trying to split two defenders as Shackner makes the run down the right side. Shackner made a great run in that quarterfinal game the other night that led to the game-winning goal. She got the ball down that right side, able to play it back to Bonfiglio, who laid it off for Allie Leahy, who put it in the back of the net. In that win over Woodstock Academy at Catone Field. Ball gets all the way through to Robinson in net. She's going to scoop it up. So Wethersfield is starting out with a better offensive presence here in the first few minutes of the second half. We're at 32-57 and counting. Second half action. Eagles are tied, locked in a 1-1 game here with St. Joseph. The Cadets now are coming the other way. They're going down the left side. This is Jenkins, one-on-one with Darrell. Gets past. He's on the outside of the 18, though, going toward the corner. Able to cross it. Finds the foot of Pino. Cleared nicely by Daly. Nice cross there as Jenkins went to Pino. She is one of the leading goal scorers and offensive threats for this team, but turned away there as Daly able to clear the ball out for Wethersfield, but still in that offensive attacking third for St. Joseph. As Pino tries to get around on that far side, defended nicely by two Eagles over there, Darrell and Cicero on that right side. Another throw comes for the Cadets, though. Cicero steps up. Pino plays it back. Here's a chip shot now going in toward the 18. Off of Barnett. Cleared by Ford. Still not out of the woods yet. Cicero plays it ahead. Ali Leahy's going to get to it. Plays the far sideline to Shackner, but St. Joseph turns it the other way. Barnett now. He sends it toward the center circle, looking for Bonfiglio. She's got it. Settles. Defended nicely, though. Leahy now with it. Surrounded by two players. Leahy goes down. There's going to be a whistle. And Ali Leahy a bit slow to get up. We'll see if maybe that's just more catching her breath than anything else. Leahy has struggled the last couple of weeks of this season with some injuries, but she has played all of this one tonight. She got the assist on Kathleen Brush's goal. She's played a handful of nice through balls here on the Eagles' offensive attack. That ball gets all the way through. Nice kick from Darrell to get all the way through to Brush. She's going to make the turn down the left side. Kathleen Brush, and that ball goes over the sideline, it looked like. And see if we get the call. We do. Nice attack there from Brush, but the ball just got away and goes over the sideline. So the throw comes for St. Joseph. Knocked away initially by Barnett. This is Avery Ford now. Ford's going to send it to the middle of the field, looking for either Bonfiglio or Shackner. They're not able to converge, but there is Cicero able to settle for the Eagles. Deflected by St. Joseph. Looked like Parker might have got a hand on that one. No whistle blows. Ball still bounces back and forth near the midline. Between the 40s we go with this action right now. St. Joseph now able to clear it out. Cicero there, though. Switches it over now. Gets past Barnett. It's coming this way. Barnett plays back to DeStefani in the back. Pressured there is Barnett by Nunez for St. Joseph, but DeStefani comes out of there with it. Barnett now to Ford. St. Joseph trying to find their offensive attack. Here's Leahy now as the Eagles send it forward. Looking for Bonfiglio down the middle. That's going to be cleared out of there by Matthews for St. Joseph. Bonfiglio still pressuring. Over the sideline we go. And we reset here. We're just about 10 minutes into the second half, 30 minutes, 7 seconds of second half soccer remaining. We are still deadlocked at 1. St. Joseph got on the board quickly with a goal in the very first minute of the game. Kathleen Brush able to get the Eagles evened up at the 29-29 mark of the first half. That has been all of scoring. We are still locked at 1 apiece in this CIAC Girls Class L semifinal from Naugatuck High School. We thank you for joining us tonight on a crisp November evening, about 40 degrees at halftime as we check the latest weather information and vital statistics here. St. Joseph able to fend off that latest Eagles attack. They'll take the throw in their backfield, but looks like Shackner able to get a foot on that ball. Down goes a St. Joseph player, and that's going to go Wethersfield way. Good pressure up from that right back position from Cicero, one of the 4 captains, senior captains on this team. Cicero now into Barnett, able to chip it ahead. Bonfiglio's got it in the 18, but it gets just a bit away from her, and St. Joseph clears out. Here's Darrell, though. High ball going toward the net. Robinson is looking to take it off the bounce. Good pressure from Brush. A little bit of contact as she brushed by Robinson there in net, but nothing that draws a whistle. So nice ball played by Darrell. She stepped to it quickly, sent it high, gave Brush a chance, but reaction well done by Robinson in net. So we're still deadlocked at 1, 28-40 and counting. Second half, Wethersfield in white, going right to left for this second half. St. Joseph in the maroon jerseys going left to right here. Here's the free kick coming for them. Over the midline we go, headed forward by St. Joseph, but there's DeStefani coming up out of the back. She's going to win that ball. A lot of contact, no whistle. Let's see which way we go with that one. It's going to go Wethersfield way. DeStefani with a nice job winning that one for the Eagles. She takes the third right at the midline into Bonfiglio now. Bonfiglio plays it back to DeStefani. She's going to let it rip with the left foot. Oh, and wow, it looked like if Shackner had kept going, she had an opportunity. Didn't expect that ball to make it all the way through, but a nice kick from DeStefani gave the Eagles another opportunity they were not able to pounce on there. Here is Barnett taken away by St. Joseph. Here they come in their offensive half. That's Parker down the left side. She's the one who got them on the board early with the first goal. She is still alive. It's going to be one-on-one with Venditti, and that's no, that is going to be an own goal as Parker took the ball down the left side. She sent it, Venditti able to deflect, and as Julia Daly was trying to clear the ball out, it goes into that corner of the net. So the Eagles are down now 2-1 at the 27:40 mark of this second half. So 2-1, St. Joseph leads. Wethersfield will take the kick, and just as they did in the first half, they've got to find a way to tie this one up. 27-40 on that goal for the Eagles.
St. Joseph's goal scored by number 7, Sarah Parker.
All right, so we will officially, as it's announced here, we'll give Parker her second of the game. That puts St. Joseph ahead 2-1. And here come the Cadets looking for more. Down the left side. An opportunity now. Right-footed shot goes high over the ball, over the goal. Looks like off of the football crossbar. So St. Joseph turned away there. They lead at 2-1, 27:02 and counting. Second half. They got on the board early, took a 1-0 lead. It took the Eagles about 10 minutes to even it up at 1. That's where we stood until just a moment ago. The 27:40 mark. St. Joseph gets their second of the game to go up 2-1. Wethersfield had come out of the gate in the second half with more offensive presence than what they had in the first half. They've had some success with the ball on Leahy's foot coming down the middle of the field as she's been able to play some through balls. We'll see what the Eagles can mount in terms of an attack as they look to even this one up. Ball comes in, headed there by St. Joseph. That was Jenkins. Whistle blows. It's going to go Wethersfield way. So Eagles ball. Eagles in the white with their silver numbers. And Wethersfield across the back. They're going to go right to left here on this free kick. Lauren Darrell near side. Plays it quickly, looking for Cicero, able to get to it. She's going to play it over to Shackner. Now back to Cicero. Here we are now with Barnett in the center circle. Ball played ahead by St. Joseph. Here come the Eagles. Bonfiglio gives chase. There's a header by Brush. By Barnett now. 2-1. St. Joseph leads at 25:30 remaining. Second half. The Eagles trying to get back into this one just like they did in the first half. Good through ball by DeStefani. Had Brush initially. Brush not able to make the turn. But Wethersfield will keep it. DeStefani's going to scoop it up and make the throw. Wethersfield has gone toe-to-toe with arguably the best team in the state this year. They are the defending Class L champions, are the Cadets of St. Joseph. Here's Brush now. Makes a move, gets around one, sends the ball in toward the box. That's headed, and it's going to go back to Robinson in net where she will scoop it up. Brush tried to find Bonfiglio right near the top of the 18, but there were two defenders in the area. One of them able to get to the ball, send it back to keeper Emily Robinson for the Cadets of St. Joseph. That ball deflects off of Shackner into the center circle. Now Leahy chips it ahead to herself. On her foot now, plays it over to Shackner. Going toward the far side, back to Avery Ford. Tries to find Bonfiglio up front. That is cleared out of there by Matthews for St. Joseph. In the back we go. Cicero plays it high. It's deflected, going to go Wethersfield way. She will scoop up the throw just a few yards shy of the midline on that sideline. Across the midline she will go to take the throw. And St. Joseph gets to it first, but Cicero going to get to it again. Ball deflects toward that sideline on the far side. Out of bounds we go. It'll be a Wethersfield throw. Eagles trail at 2-1, 24:04 and counting, second half. That ball is going to get away from the Eagles. It'll be played back to Robinson in net for St. Joseph. Short kick, though. Leahy's got a chance on this one. She's got it. Going to play it back here to Barnett. Barnett gets it back to Leahy, surrounded quickly by three defenders. And that is Nunez for St. Joseph who makes the turn. And here's Jenkins now coming forward. Good pressure from Barnett. Slows up the initial attack, but the Cadets are still threatening. Along the 30. Now the ball sent ahead. And DeStefani tried to play it. Here's Brush now with the right foot. Sends it across. Shackner won't be able to get there before St. Joseph does. Here's Avery Ford, though, getting the ball for Wethersfield. Plays it ahead down that right side, looking for Shackner. Going to get away and over the side. Throw coming for the Cadets of St. Joseph. The top-ranked team in the final regular season coaches poll combined for Class Double L and L. Wethersfield, as we mentioned, finished the season number 10 and added St. Joseph. Sends the ball down the right side. Looking for Nunez over here. It's going to get away. See if there was a deflection. And we're going to go Wethersfield throw. DeStefani gets the ball here near sideline. Eagles trying to find the formation. DeStefani looking for a place to go. Comes down the sideline. It's going to get through to Bonfiglio. She taps it back, looking for Leahy. Ford's going to get to it. Sends it high over the midline. In the center circle, waiting for it, though, are the Cadets of St. Joseph. Brush with some pressure now. Right near the midline we go, in toward the center circle again. Left-footed ball as the Cadets switch fields. Pressure over on that far side by Cicero for Wethersfield. It gets away from St. Joseph, and it will go Wethersfield way on the throw near that Eagles bench as Coach Leone paces the sidelines, trying to figure out the right formula to get the Eagles on the board and knot this one up again. We were 1-1 at halftime, but as happened in the first half, the Cadets of St. Joseph get on the board first here in this second half. They lead at 2-1. Goal credited to Sarah Parker. She's got both of their goals tonight. And here's Leahy now trying to play the ball through. Can Brush get to it? Not quite yet. Turned by Bike there for St. Joseph. Into the center circle they come, trying to find a way to play it ahead. Step by Cicero for Wethersfield. Nice defensive effort there. Got the ball over to Ward. Now this is Brush near side. She's going to try to make the move down the left side. One player to beat so far. Nice move cutting toward the inside. And there's a collision there as she's met. She goes down. No whistle blows. Ball left-footed toward the 18. High bounce there, but scooped up nicely by Robinson for St. Joseph. Looked like Kayla Ward able to send that high ball toward the net. Gave the Eagles a chance, but no rebound opportunity came here. They continue to trail, does Wethersfield. 2-1, St. Joseph lead here. 21:09 and counting as we're almost to the midpoint of this second half. The Cadets now moving down the field. Good pressure on that far side by Cicero as she clears the ball over the sideline. It will be a throw coming for St. Joseph as Wethersfield desperately wants to find a way to get the ball to the other half of the field and somehow find the back of the net to knot this one up. Good pressure right outside the 18 as Pino tries to make the turn. Ford and Cicero both over there. Back comes Ward as well. Ball goes over the sideline. St. Joseph will keep it as they continue to move closer to the net. There's Darrell. She's knocked off the ball by Pino as she cleared it over the sideline. So it'll be a throw very near the corner for St. Joseph. 2-1. St. Joseph over Wethersfield. As we mentioned at the start of this half, 2-1 was the final score back in 2005 in the Class L second round when Wethersfield was able to upset St. Joseph. Wethersfield needs to get that second one on the board here. Here they're moving the ball toward Bonfiglio. She goes down. She plays it back toward Brush. That's going to draw a whistle, so we'll have a free kick coming for Wethersfield in the backfield. Leahy has a hand up, and they're going to let Lauren Darrell take it. So the Eagles look to find their offensive formation here. It has been a dream season for this Eagles team. They have set program records for regular season wins, regular season win percentage, and seeding in the state tournament. This number 3 seed, the highest in program history. Here's Pino, though, for St. Joseph. Able to get around to Stephanie. Pino still with the ball, coming down the right side. Makes a cut, and she goes down. That is going to draw a whistle, and free kick is going to come. Wethersfield on the wrong end of that call. One of the captains, Ali Leahy, is talking to the official there, but he is standing his ground. We are about 24 yards out from the net here toward the right side. It'll be a free kick coming for the Cadets of St. Joseph. They lead at 2-1. We've got 18:52 and counting second half. Wethersfield lines up the defense. As they did on a free kick in the first half, St. Joseph puts 3 players around the ball. Venditti points directions. Here comes the kick coming from Pino. Going to go right at Venditti, and that's over the goal. That was a beautiful kick right on net from an angle perspective, but a little high, goes over. So we remain at 2-1. St. Joseph over Wethersfield. 18:20 remaining in the second half. Wethersfield as a program, this is the 5th appearance in the state semifinals across multiple classes throughout the years. In those first 4 trips, the Eagles had a record of 3-1. They would love to find their 4th semifinal win here and go back to the state title game for the first time since winning their 2nd championship back in 1994. Ball gets past Daly. She's got it, though. Going to chip it forward. But there's St. Joseph with the pressure. In the 18 we go. Chip toward Vendita. It's going to go wide right, though, as she watches it go by. So St. Joseph turned away on that opportunity. The score remains 2-1. We are just about 18 minutes even here in the second half. Wethersfield with 18 minutes to find a way to climb back and tie this one up. 2 goals on the board credited to Sarah Parker for St. Joseph, one of the super softs along with Pino up front. Wethersfield's goal came from Kathleen Brush at the 29 mark of the first half. Here's a ball played in toward the 18, cleared by Daly. Toward the side we come. Brush battling one-on-one. Ball goes over the sideline. Which way we're going to go? It's going to be Wethersfield ball. Good pressure by Brush to win it for the Eagles. She throws it in quickly. It gets past Burnell. Whistle blows. Looks like we are going to get a stoppage of the clock, and looks like we're going to get he's reaching for the pocket. We're not sure if we're getting a booking as the official talks to Wethersfield's Allie Leahy, and there comes the card. So a yellow card issued to Allie Leahy at the 17:15 mark. And that will mean that Leahy will have to take a seat here at the 17:15 mark. So we'll see what this does for the Eagles. Does it inspire the team and motivate and give them that extra burst they need to try to find that game-tying goal? So Allie Leahy goes to the far side. Up front for the Eagles, we've got Brush is going to take the throw instead of being up on the attack. So then she's got running mates Burnell and Ward up front. Bonfiglio is there as well. Shackner and Ford hold down the midfield. Back line is going to go to Stephanie Daly. Darrell and Cicero. Into the game we go. St. Joseph able to quickly turn the ball, but a nice high ball by DeStefani sends it forward for the Eagles, headed by St. Joseph. Brush now with the ball. High left-footed ball toward the middle of the field. Bonfiglio's there. Got a foot on it. Here comes St. Joseph, though, through the center circle, across the midline, pressured by Ford. Down we go, the left side. St. Joseph on the attack. Gets past the last defender and Darrell. Here's going to be a one-on-one, and that goes wide right as St. Joseph went down the left side of the field, weaving past Wethersfield defenders. But the shot goes wide right. We remain at 2-1, 16:36 and counting as Leahy enters the game again for Wethersfield. She has to keep an eye on her interactions with the official as she's got the yellow card at the 17:15 mark. Wethersfield trying to win the ball. DeStefani does, sends it over the midline. Burnell is after it for the Eagles. St. Joseph will get to it first. Good pressure by Burnell. That ball goes over the side, and it will be a throw. DeStefani up quickly to take it. Near sideline here. Trying to find Burnell. It's off St. Joseph, so the Eagles move down the field. Here comes Wethersfield. Brush is going to take the throw here. She's got Burnell near the 18. She'll go that way. Brush tries to get the ball back. She does. Makes a move. Cuts it toward the left. Keeps it inbound. Sends it left. Low ball in toward the 18. Nobody there for Wethersfield. St. Joseph, they're going to clear it out. Pressure there by Shackner in the back, but into the center circle we go. Lauren Darrell with a left-footed ball, trying to keep the ball in the offensive half for the Eagles. The Eagles are in white, going right to left here in the second half. Ward had an opportunity there. That's going to be sent over the midline now by St. Joseph. There is Lauren Darrell with a header that goes over the side into the arms of Coach Leone. As St. Joseph will take the throw just inside the midline. They come down the left side. Cicero defends for the Eagles against Pino. Nicely done as Cicero stood up that attack, did not allow Pino to get around. It'll stay Wethersfield defensive half, though, as St. Joseph will take over on the throw. In they go, left side. Good pressure as Cicero and Ford are over there for the Eagles. Another throw comes for St. Joseph, though, 2-1. Cadets lead over Wethersfield, 14-46 and counting here. Second half throw now near the corner. In it comes. Rolls through. It's into the 18. Turn and a shot. That's going to go wide left. Indeed, he watches it roll, so we remain at 2-1. St. Joseph ahead. St. Joseph had scored an average of 7.5 goals a game to this point in the tournament. The Eagles have slowed the offensive attack. They've only given up 2, but Wethersfield has to find their second one to keep this dream season alive. 2-1, St. Joseph over Wethersfield here. 14-14 remaining, second half. High ball played toward the center circle. St. Joseph there. That's Bike with a header. Ahead we go. Good pressure by Avery Ford for Wethersfield. Here comes the ball played forward now toward the middle of the field. Nice step by to Stephanie. Got a foot on it. Brush now. Left foot sit down toward the offensive half. Burnell tries to get to it, but St. Joseph is going to clear. Middle of the field it comes. Defensive half. And we've got a whistle, and it looks like that was an offside call, if our interpretation of the flag waving is correct. So we'll have a free kick for Wethersfield in the defensive half. Eagles trail at 2-1, 13:35 remaining, second half. Lauren Darrell lines up for the free kick. Darrell now. Line drive over the midline. Headed first by St. Joseph. Ball bounces. Leahy after it. Good ball from Shackner. Ball still going toward the offensive half, but that's cleared over the midline by St. Joseph. Gets over Darrell. That's Malarkey back in the game, puts a foot on it. Wethersfield trying to get to it. Avery Ford gives chase. Parker's got it, though, for St. Joseph. Good tap at the last minute there by Avery Ford. Sends it over the side. It'll be a throw coming for St. Joe's. They lead at 2-1, 12:52 and counting. Second half live here from Naugatuck High School. Down that left side comes Pino. In toward the 18. She makes a move. Sends a low ball. Trying to find... oh, wow, and that gets through. That's going to be the third goal of the night at the 12:40 mark. Couldn't see from our vantage point if that was 8 or 6. We've got a helpful spotter here who's going to help us on that. But the important part for Wethersfield, that puts them down 2 goals. That's the third one is on the board at the 12:40 mark. The Cadets of St. Joseph lead the Eagles of Wethersfield 3-1. 12:40 on the clock. I think we'll say unofficially, at least from our vantage point, that goal, I think it was number 6 here, which looked like Zoe Garces, but not able to confirm that. But as we said, the important thing is what's on the scoreboard. It's 3 now for St. Joseph, 1 for Wethersfield. Eagles have to find a sense of urgency here as we play the ball forward. Kayla Ward now in the offensive half, coming toward the left side. Defended there, and it's going to go over the side, so Eagles will keep it. They'll make a throw to Stephanie's going to come scoop that one up.
St. Joseph's goal scored by number 6, Zoe Garces.
All right, so that goal is on the board. Shackner with a nice move, able to keep it alive. Oh, but it gets away. It gets out of Brush's reach, and back to St. Joseph will go. 3-1. St. Joseph in the lead here in this matchup of the number 2 and number 3 seeds in this year's Class L girls soccer bracket. Number 3, Wethersfield, trying to keep their dream season alive. The Eagles trying to keep flying for one more game. They trail at 3-1 as Ward goes down on that far side. That will draw a whistle. So a free kick will come for Wethersfield. Avery Ford gets to it quickly. Going to try to play it in. We've got Brush on the left side. Ward on the right. Bonfiglio in the middle. Shackner and Leahy in the attacking midfield positions. Darrell with a quick touch now over to Ford. Tried to find Kayla Ward down the right side. It's cleared over the sideline in front of the St. Joseph bench. Throw will come for the Eagles. Quickly in by Malarkey. High ball now and still in the offensive half. Hits the ground. Deflected there by Ward. Bonfiglio gives chase. St. Joseph tries to play possession out of the back now. Wethersfield retreats. Good step there by Lauren Darrell. Sends it high. Kathleen Brush might have an angle. She does have a header on it. Cleared by St. Joseph. toward the middle of the field. Good step by Shackner. Bounces off 2 players. St. Joseph gets to it. This is Garces now. And that's going to be an offside call as Pino was a few yards ahead of the Wethersfield back line. Nice job by the AR here on the near sideline. So Wethersfield will take over again, but clock is starting to be a factor. 10:20 and counting now. Second half, the Eagles trail it 3-1. The third goal came at the 12:40 mark off a nice cross from Pino, who got clearance down the left side, sent it across low into the middle, just about, we'll call it 6 yards in front of the net, and the finish got past Venditti, and that put the St. Joseph Cadets up 3-1. They're going to take over here on the throw. In it comes, headed by Brush. Ford tries to get to it. High ball now into that night sky. Darrell settles, plays it ahead. Kayla Ward with an opportunity. St. Joseph to it first. They're going to turn it, come the other way. Wethersfield retreats. Malarkey on that far side. Joined by Ford. In toward the 18 we go. Ball goes over the inline, and that is going to be a corner kick for St. Joseph as we've gone under the 10-minute mark. 9:17 and counting here in the second half. St. Joseph 3, Wethersfield 1. Free kick coming for the Cadets. Pino's going to line that one up. They have one player in front of the net near Venditti. They've overloaded the far post. Here comes the ball. Low in toward the short side. Turned, and that goes wide left. Boy, quick shot off the left-footed turn there, but denied. And we remain at 3-1, 8:47 and counting. Wethersfield will take the goal kick coming out of the back. Lauren Darrell now, low ball toward the right side, gets it to Kayla Ward in front of the Eagles bench. She's challenged as she tries to get the ball turned the other way. It looks like she played it out of bounds. No deflection there as St. Joseph takes the throw. Malarkey with the defense on the far side, able to win the ball initially. Down she goes, though, and that is going to draw the whistle. That'll go Wethersfield way. Free kick coming for the Eagles, 8:12 and counting, second half. St. Joseph 3, Eagles 1. Darrell on the free kick, waiting for the formation to get set. She will take it. High ball over the midline, gets over the head of Kayla Ward. Here's Avery Ford now near the midline, chips it ahead, looking for Ward or Bonfiglio. Neither one able to get there. St. Joseph turns, across the midline they go. They've got it on the foot of their offensive star, Pino. And Daly, a nice job for Wethersfield. She's going to win that ball for the Eagles. Plays it back to DeStefani, clears it out. But Pino gets to it, takes it away, goes in the 18 on the right side. Crosses, and that's going to go into the arms of Vanessa Venditti. A nice job there by Pino, who kept after that ball, able to take it away from the Eagles to go into the 18, turn for a shot, but Venditti saves it as Wethersfield comes the other way. Bonfiglio now outside of the center circle, has some space on the right, sends it ahead to Kayla Ward. Kayla Ward's got it, tries to make the turn and make that cut in toward the left, but it's taken away there as she was surrounded. A 1-on-4 situation there for Ward on that right side. Wethersfield trying to keep the ball in the offensive half. Shackner does so for the moment. Leahy now with a quick touch. Center circle, and there's St. Joseph stepping to the ball. And that is Jenkins in the center of the field, sending it down the left side. They've got an opportunity brewing to the Cadets. Into the 18 we go. Lauren Darrell with a nice job. Takes it away defensively, sends it over the sideline. 6:47 and counting, second half. It's 3-1 St. Joseph over Wethersfield. Eagles desperately need to find a way to cut that lead in half, as time is definitely ticking away on these Eagles. It's 6:28 and counting now, second half. Wethersfield, though, has gone toe-to-toe with the best team in the state. And let's see which way. That's going to be a Wethersfield ball, so they'll take the throw on the far side. In we go. High ball played ahead by St. Joseph. Stays in bounds outside of the 18 on that right side. That's cleared out of there by Darrell. Goes ahead. Avery Ford's going to get to it. High ball again. Now it's going to go over the sideline. And that should be a throw coming for St. Joseph as they continue to keep the ball and possession. Throw's going to come. Short ball comes in just outside the 18, looking for Pino. She turns it in toward the middle of the 18. Ball still alive for St. Joseph. In toward the middle. Headed toward the goal by Jenkins. Out we come now back toward the 30-yard line, right side. Played back toward the middle. Lauren Darrell's going to step to that for Wethersfield. Shackner gets after, gets a foot. Turned away, though, initially by number 19, Kaylee Silva for St. Joseph. It's 3-1 Cadets as we start to approach the 5-minute mark, 5:09 and counting, second half. The Cadets of St. Joseph content to let the action play out here in this half of the field as they hold the 3-1 advantage over the Eagles at this point. Good defense from Wethersfield on that far side as Lauren Darrell and Avery Ford converged. Throw will come for St. Joseph on that far side. They're hanging on to that 3-1 lead, 4:41 and counting now, second half action. And over the side it goes again. They will throw it again from there. Wethersfield looking to try to find a way to clear the ball and get it back over into their offensive half. Malarkey defends in the corner, one-on-one. Some possession soccer, and that's going to stay with St. Joseph, say the officials. 4:18 and counting now, second half. A throw from deep on that far side. Comes in, short ball played to Jenkins. Taken away by Malarkey. She's going to clear it over the sideline. We'll throw it again from over there. So 4:03 now and counting. Second half, it's 3-1. St. Joseph over Wethersfield. A lot of action right near that flag in that far corner. And that's going to come away for... Oh, no, they say that is a St. Joseph ball. Leahy tried to scoop that up and make the throw for Wethersfield, but the official swoops in to say that's going the other way. So we will take what appears to be now a corner kick from that far corner. Clock continues to run. 3:33 now and counting. Second half action is 3-1. St. Joseph over Wethersfield. Here comes the corner kick. Short ball tapped in. Jenkins will take it. And that seems to be the strategy for St. Joseph here with the 2-goal lead, just trying to keep possession, keep it in that end of the field, keep the Eagles away from any scoring opportunities that would cut into this. Ball comes in again, short throw. Still in that corner where we've been what seems like the last 2 to 3 minutes. That ball has just been solidly near that flag. And that one is going to turn Wethersfield way now as the ball is tossed away, but we've got a quick replacement on the side. And let's see, are we getting... Clock has stopped at 2:45. We do have a booking there as it looked like Taylor Jenkins, number 15 for St. Joseph, not happy with the call that sent the possession to Wethersfield, sent the ball sailing into the depths of the stadium here at Naugatuck High School. So Wethersfield takes over on the throw. 2:43 and counting, second half. The Eagles trail it 3-1. This will go down as the highest number of goals the Eagles have given up in a single game all year. But they have held the Cadets of St. Joseph well below their scoring average. As we talked about at the top, over the last 2 seasons, coming into this game, the Cadets had played 6 state tournament playoff games. They had scored 30 goals and given up only 1. So the Eagles got on the board to tie the game in the first half, and they have held St. Joseph well below their average, both from this tournament and from the last 2 years. But the Eagles desperately need to find the back of the net here as Brush comes down the left side. In toward the 18. She's inside, just outside the 18. Lets it go with the left foot, and that's going to go wide and high out of bounds over the end line. We've got 1:46 remaining here in the second half. What a ride, what a flight it has been for the Eagles this season. We'll say it again. We've talked about it. They have, at the very least, matched the program record for wins in a full regular season as they went 13-0-3 on the regular year. They had the thriller at Catone, that 3-0 win to close out the regular season and send them to the CCC North Division title and on to the CCC tournament, where they went to overtime in both games, a semifinal win that went to 2 overtimes and went to penalty kicks against Bristol Central. And then in the title game, it was a second matchup with perennial power Glastonbury. The Eagles battled toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in the state. Went to the end of 2 overtimes, knotted at 1. In that one, though, the penalty shootout went Glastonbury's way for the only loss to this point of this great season for the Eagles. They came into the tournament then, knocked off Guilford and then Woodstock Academy to get here to the semifinals. Again, in the lifetime of these players on the field right now, this is only the second time Wethersfield's program has ever been to the girls' soccer state semifinals, and the Eagles have accounted themselves well tonight. Pino's going to have another opportunity. She's surrounded by white shirts, gets around them all, lets one fly, and that is into the back of the net at 28 seconds remaining. That puts a punctuation mark on it for the Cadets of St. Joseph. The defending Class L state champions are going to storm back to the championship game. Pino gets on the board. Parker got credited with 2. We believe the other goal was off the foot of Zoe Garces. And that makes it 4-1. St. Joseph will put an end to this magical flight of the Eagles here in 2022. But if you have been able to follow along, whether at Catone, on the road, or here on the live streams, you have seen a team that has given their all this entire year, and they have certainly made their mark on WHS soccer history. It's 4-1 as we count down the final 10 seconds, 7 seconds.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so that'll do it from Naugatuck. The game is over. This magical season comes to an end, just a couple of steps short of the mountaintop for these Eagles, but we will remember this team in WHS soccer history for quite some time. For these seniors, a tough way to go out. St. Joseph, congratulations to the Cadets as they will go to their second consecutive championship game in Class L. We want to give a special thanks again to Wethersfield Athletic Director and Assistant Principal Mike Maltese for all the help in making these live streams possible all throughout the season. We hope we are able to come back and continue with more of this, and we thank you to everybody who joined us not only tonight but throughout the season. Thank you to the WHS Soccer Boosters and to the girls' soccer parents and families for letting us be a small part of a fantastic season. Again, Wethersfield goes down tonight. 4-1 is the final. St. Joseph, the Cadets are on their way back to the Class L state championship game. That is going to be it for us here from Naugatuck High School. Thanks again for joining us, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Before we go off, we'll answer the question that we just saw pop up there. It was St. Joseph 4-1 over Wethersfield tonight, so the season comes to an end for the Eagles at the hands of the defending Class L state champions, the Cadets of St. Joseph, on their way to the title game for a second consecutive year. Wethersfield will be done, but not without lots of magic and lots of memories made for this special group from WHS. So again, it's 4-1 St. Joseph over Wethersfield. We're going to close it down here from Naugatuck. Thanks again for joining us.